Welcome back to Public Affairs on Peach. Thousands of Georgians will lace up their shoes, hit the pavement, all for a good cause in 1 week. The Atlanta Community Food Bank and their Hunger Walk and Run is coming up. I'm now live back here on the program with Steve Hargrove, the Senior Events Manager for Hunger Walk Run. Thank you so much for being on the program.
Thanks for having us today.
This is a huge event, and I understand your 30th?
It's our 30th year of doing the Hunger Walk Run here in Atlanta, so we expect 15,000 people to come out next Sunday and join us for a great day out at Turner Field.
15,000 people.
At least 15,000. We may have 20,000 this year. We're
Fantastic.
still growing.
And so what kind of an impact does this event have on the food bank?
Last year we raised a little over $650,000. This year we hope to maybe get close to $1 million, and that money will directly help us provide more food for more people in North Georgia.
That's just fantastic. And hopefully we'll have great weather. It's beginning to warm up a little bit, so that should be nice. People want to know first, though, how they get involved. I mean, they're 1 week out here, so can they still sign up and take part in this?
Sure, they just go to hwr2014.org. They can register there. We have some incentive prizes for people who raise at least $300. Our grand prize is a trip to Universal Orlando with hotel and airfare for 4 people. So we encourage people to go on early, sign up, and raise at least $300.
Now, back up just a minute. This trip you just talked about, how now do you qualify for that to Universal?
If you register on the website and raise $300, you'll be entered to win the drawing for the grand prize trip to Universal Orlando.
For 4?
For 4 people, hotel and airfare and passes to the park.
Now that is a deal right there, and there's the website that you just talked about. This is how people can actually go and sign up, right?
Correct. hwr2014.org.
Okay, that's good. And so they have that information to get involved. You know, it's funny because when we talk about events like this, a lot of people want to step in and they want to get involved and make a difference in such a positive way, but a lot of times we're not trained, and I know this is what, 3 miles?
This is 3.1 miles. It's a fun run, fun walk, so it's easily accessible to most people. If you've done any walking at all, you'll probably be good for the day.
And you can walk. That's what we want to reemphasize here. You can walk. You don't want to overdo it, but however you can contribute is fantastic. And so, you know, people need to keep in mind, though, that when they get out and they get involved in something like this, as temperatures begin to warm up too, not to overdo it. We want to give some helpful advice to people,
Sure.
I believe, as well. So let's take a look. We have some tips, I think, that will be helpful to the viewers. Look at that. Obvious stuff, people, but again, keep in mind, warm up first, listen to your body, stretch after you finish, eat right. And what do you think about eating before something like this?
Well, we do have some food trucks that will be out there that day, so if you do not eat before you come to the park, we have some opportunities for you to purchase food there. It's a great way to kind of sample a lot of different foods that are out there with our food trucks, and also they give a portion of their proceeds back to the Hunger Walk also.
It's great. How many food trucks will be out there?
We'll have 6 food trucks out there that day.
Nice.
So a nice choice of anything from hot dogs to Asian food to burgers and dogs, so there's a good choice.
And there they are right there. You want to run down the list here? Look at all those food
Right.
trucks.
Pup Truck, Nectar, Ginky Noodles and Sushi, King of Pops, and we've got a couple more that'll be out there also.
That is fantastic. And also, it looked like there might be some other entertainment. We talked a little bit in the last block here just about some of the other things for kids and family. Looked like music might be there.
Right, we have music. We have Sounds of Essence playing on the main stage most of the afternoon. We have a lot of other groups that are coming out. We have Arby's out there and some other people bringing out their activations. We have a big game truck for kids this year. So there's a lot of stuff to do for kids of all ages, from 2 to 3 all the way up to 80s or 90s.
Now, Steve, I would imagine that you are practicing what you're preaching. You're in this, right? You're going to do the walk run.
I am. I'm participating again this year.
Okay, great. And
also raising money.
How many times have you done this?
This will be my 2nd year.
Okay, so 2nd year, and you're raising money. How's that going?
It's going okay. I've got a few dollars to go to meet my goal of $1,000, but I'll get there.
Wow, congratulations. That's just fantastic. And so what I did want to ask you is a little bit about where the event begins and then where it ends. You said Turner Field, right?
Right. It's the green lot of Turner Field. The start line is right there in front of Turner Field, so the start and the finish line are very close. Parking, there's plenty of parking available in the orange, blue, and gold lots. Parking is free for that day, so there's no reason why people can't come on out and enjoy a full fun day. We expect that we'll have another 70-degree Sunday like we've had for the past few weeks, so that's what we're planning on.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I really hope that you do have the great weather. Is it a rain or shine event?
It is a rain or shine event. We may have to delay if there's rain. In the 30 years, we've only had to cancel once, and that's a few years ago when we got some snow on the ground. So we plan on doing it full out again this year.
Yeah, I think your weather, I think the snow and ice and all of that, we keep our fingers crossed, is behind us, so you should have perfect conditions. And you're right, it is warming up and so forth, especially on the weekends, and so that's great. And people can still get in. What's the deadline to get in if you want to participate?
They can register online until noon on Friday, March 7th. There's a $25 registration fee for walkers and a $35 registration fee for runners. And anyone who registers as a walker and pays the fee gets a wonderful 30th anniversary Hunger Walk Run t-shirt. Yeah. And for our runners, we have the Performance Wicking t-shirts for our runners.
That's a nice shirt. And it says 30th anniversary, right?
Correct.
Or 30th annual of this event, 84 to 2014. So that's just great. And this is part of your registration fee, I would presume.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, and so is there any other fee associated with the event? And can you walk up the day of and pay a fee and participate?
You can definitely come that day. If you want to register as a walker, there's a $25 fee that day or $35 for runners. Also, if you don't want to register and get the t-shirt, we encourage people just to come out and enjoy the day with us and participate in the walk.
That looks great. Steve Hargrove, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Good luck with the event as well. And if you'd like more information to participate in the 2014 Hunger Walk Run, log on to the website we've given you a few times, hwr2014.org. Now, a lot of Metro Atlanta restaurants are helping out with this great cause. After the break, we sit down with the head of one restaurant group who talks about why they participate and make it a huge deal every year. That's coming up right after this commercial break.